Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Three Valley Copper's channel. We're sitting here once again with Mike, and as usual, we have another hot press release coming to you guys right now. But first off, Mike, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Mike. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well myself. So let's dive into it. You guys announced an upsize to the previous announced bot deal financing to $16 million Canadian. So, Mike, tell us what this is going to do and tell us what's going on here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, with this financing, we announced a 10 million at the beginning of the day and upsized it because of increased demand, which was quite nice. But with this financing, we really have eliminated the short-term liquidity issue that was on the horizon, and which has been a negative sentiment in the market recently. Albeit the dilution is heart-wrenching for me and our existing shareholder base, and they've been patient and supportive for quite some time. So this part is difficult for me. There's really no other way to state this, but it was also a necessity to ensure the success of this project. The completion of Papamono, as I said, historically continues to be our focus, and the importance of it is really critical. And any deviation or delay would be true value destruction. And one of our biggest concerns as we work through our strategic review alternatives, a press release that we announced, I think it was last week, are the measures that would have been required to get to the most favorable outcome for shareholders. Now, one of those alternatives we considered included scaling back or slowing down the development of Papamono. And that single decision alone at this stage of its development was the most impacting, with potentially irreversible consequences. So to delay Papamono construction and production would have effectively ended the MTV project. There is a high risk that any adjustment to our planned work schedule at Papamono this late in its development, note we're about 82 to 85% complete. So, any planned schedule change here would encourage our contractor to adjust its service level and likely reallocate their workforce to other projects, or possibly even begin to demobilize. The ability to restart at a later time then would be costly and possibly impossible, for sure difficult. We were not willing to take this risk given the high demand for contractors in general in Chile and the intense competitive labor and service environment that we're witnessing in Chile. Any delay would only exacerbate the capital requirements of this project. So the progress and development rate of Papamono is the best it has been since we started construction, and we are on track to complete this no later than January. And as I mentioned before, 2022 is the ramp-up year of this project, and expectations to double 2021's production and triple production in 2023. And this is only possible with the success of Papamono, so we do not want to disrupt this process. Now, this new capital also allows us the strategic review process to move forward without the crippling pressure of time overshadowed by cash constraints. With December only a month away, in a difficult month to actually transact in, it was prudent for us to acknowledge the current market demand for Three Valley and transact today. This new capital secures a better future for this project and assists the strategic review process that's currently underway, which ultimately we believe will increase shareholder value.
Yeah, Mike, very well said. You really, this was something you guys thought about intensely, and this is probably the best conclusion you guys could come to. Capital is one of the most important things when you're running a company. Keeping the ball rolling and keeping the momentum going strong, as you said, stopping things is really not an option. And right now, with copper prices still fluctuating very high, and with the EV market pressing on copper, saying we need more and more, copper has a very bright future ahead of it. So, Mike, thank you for coming on. Thank you for walking us through this press release. Anything else you want to add? Any closing statements?
No, that's great, Mike. Listen, appreciate the time, and thanks again for everybody following us and supporting us. It's great. Lots of good things to come with this new capital.
Agreed. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Stay tuned for more soon, and have a wonderful day.